we're gonna look at this city called, I think, Perth. I don't know exactly if I spelled it right, but I think it's one of those major cities that they are most isolated from the rest of the continent in this case. And we're gonna look in detail of that. First of all, let's go with the street view from above. Let's see how far away and how isolated it is. Look at this, all this map, which is pretty much nothing here from the half of the country, I would say, and just right there here you just have the major city. Now let's look a bit in detail from above, and then we're gonna go on the street. The city itself is pretty much on the coastline, as you can see here, and extended a bit in the continent, and all those pieces of land that you can see, especially in the northern side where I could see, they are I thought from an agriculture purpose. You're gonna look at that too. Don't see it exactly where like now, but we're gonna see it now. The city, it's pretty much, it's supposed to be, I expected a very sunshine city with a lifestyle that pretty much everybody wants. A lot of sun on the beach all day, nice weather, and pretty much not a worry in the world. But you're gonna see how exactly that it is. Let's go randomly right now. I want to go, let's say, on the beach, but on the north side. Look at this, how nice those neighborhoods. You're gonna check that streets immediately. Let's go on the beach first. Let's see how actually they look. First off, a bit disappointed, I think, 20 people from the start, but they seem like a fairly wide beach, I would say. But probably this is not the best picture. Let's try another one. Let's give another shot here. Maybe we got one wrong. So yeah, that's a bit better, I would say. I like when you see those beaches that is such a wide, and especially with a small hill at the end. Very nice. This gives me a vibe of Oregon State in the United States. Now let's check those trees, because it looks like pretty much, especially by the rest of the world standard, the luxury neighborhood. But I don't know exactly if it's like that. Now, what I like it, wide street that I like. I don't like those garbage here, but again, we are not in Japan. With the Japan video we saw, very hard to find one of those. Now, the Australian flag, I don't remember if I saw a Japanese flag when we visit Japan, but maybe we didn't look hard enough for that. In America, 100% we find that, but in Japan, I do not remember. How they look? Well, they are pretty much, I would say, an American style house. What I like, I don't like two-story house, because pretty much I don't like the walk stairs. But I mean, pretty much what I can see here, it's an American style, but especially the streets, how they go. But those two-story house, I see I see a lot of those, especially like that and like this in Europe. Now everybody seems to have like two cars at least, a 4x4 that they can go in a desert, and a small car for the city. I think this is an olive tree, if I don't make mistake. They look nice. Okay, this part of the neighborhood, actually it is nice. I like it. And we can see here from the above, you have the ocean pretty much on the backyard. You have nice fields here. It just looks right, in my opinion. It's just absolutely nice. But they kind of look the same. I don't see something that very distinct between them. Let's check this one. Look, this one is pretty much, every house looks the same. Like I say, if you go drunk at home, you might have some troubles here finding your home, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, you can live in much worse places than this one, let's face it. But this one, I think it's a golf course, or what is this? Probably this is pretty much a very luxury neighborhood, and this is pretty much a parking lot. I'm not gonna check that, but yeah, this pretty much I can see this. Look at this. You can see was kind of built, all of them in the same time, because they are from the above looking the same. Now let's go a bit. Let's go in the city. I was in the city, in the Bay Area. Let's see what we can find here. This is 100% gonna be a golf course, I believe. There's no way they cannot be a golf course. Let's check it. But they look nice. Like I say, I already like golf course. Nah, it's a golf course. it seems so relaxing. We don't have that many, especially in Europe. I don't find that, especially in my country, but in here they do look very nice. Those are probably one of those common streets that we're gonna find. What I don't like it here, why how the house, especially on the left side here, they are such a down. I mean, if you start raining and the water start to accumulate, that you can have pretty much all that in your house. Again, what I like it here, it feels like a quiet neighborhood, but again, it doesn't seem like I don't know what they expected. Probably I expected something a different architecture, something that's gonna make it a very distinct from Australia, but to be honest, I will not know what to look for, because the houses, even they look modern European or classic modern American, I would say. But clean, streets are clean. We cannot find that many people on the street here. Probably everybody's gonna use the car to just go anywhere, and this is pretty much is gonna look like only bike street or something like that. I didn't see that anywhere so far. Just have pretty much an entire street dedicated for the bikes. Let's check another part. This one in a golf course. Why they have so many golf courses? I think they are like, how many people are in the city? Probably like 2.5 million, something like that. And they keep having those. It looks like pretty much every park there, it's a golf course. Let's go back now in a deep inside. Okay, look at those margins. Let's see how actually they look from here, because it's kind of give me a desert vibe, so especially from the above. But now it's gonna give you a countryside vibe, so much green, but you can see the ground is still red. Yeah, those, it really looks like I would say like Pennsylvania or stuff like that. It's not bad, I still like it, but from everybody knows in Australia pretty much everything that moves tries to kill you, insect, animal, everything, especially in the ocean. So I can see why there are not that many people outside, and pretty much everyone you can see is gonna be in a car. They do look nice, I have to say. They seem, especially the roads, they are not bad at all. They look well maintained. It's not a bad place to live, actually. Let's go beyond. Let's go. I know it's outside the city, but I want to see what is this here. It's a lake. It's a dam. It's a dam. It's pretty much, you're gonna see some water there. You're gonna see pretty much some touristy stuff there, which I don't like to do it. Now let's put the north at the north, and let's go in some other areas. Let's go here. Let's go exactly on the end of the map. Let's see what it looks like. A farm here. I think in Australia, especially right now, they're not doing that well. Especially things that kind of shocked me about Australia was in the pandemic. They can see how much or how less, I would say, how less freedom actually they have when the government just pretty much shut down immediately all the country, and we have all those protests. It's a carrier here. Let's check this one. And you have all those protests, and it feels like they pretty much they didn't realize anything. The people still got locked down, and I think right now, Australia and New Zealand also, that's nice here, I think they're talking about lockdown because climate change, which is insane in my opinion. But if they can get away with that, it kind of shows how less freedom actually are in those countries. Because Australia a few years ago, especially before pandemic, everybody used to see like pretty much expect that, like I said, that everything tries to kill you there. They pretty much see like a paradise on the earth. It's pretty much, they have their own continent, they have their own things there. Nobody seen them especially as a state that the government is gonna dictate pretty much every move they're gonna make. And now it kind of feels like that, and pretty much they show it in a pandemic. So that's a horrible thing that it happened there, and probably is gonna happen in the future more and more often. This looks like I'm in the mountains here with those trees. But I like those streets when you don't have a sidewalk. I would say you just, the street kind of blends and in the dirt around them. I really like that. I don't know, maybe it's even actually probably gonna be easy to maintain, I would say. You don't have to build that much that fast. Here I don't know what is this, but it looks interesting. And look how fast Google Maps looks loads right now. In Japan we have some problem. Yeah, here is pretty much nothing. We have some car that go on there. Now let's check some other streets. Let's go right here. I would say let's go in the middle here. Yeah, I think this is a highway there. Yeah, pretty much every house looks the same. Yeah, and I see no sidewalks. In Australia you don't have it like you have it in Europe. In Europe you have pretty much sidewalk, and also the here you have a sidewalk. Okay, I'm mistaken. You have a sidewalk here, but in Europe pretty much any street is elevated for whatever reason. And here I can see I like that flat surface, and I have no idea what's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be a playground. I think it's supposed to be a playground. Where in 2021, so there was lockdown in 2021 if I remember correctly, so that's why you cannot find anyone on the street here in that part of in that time. Let's see what we missed now. Let's go back from the above. Let's check where is the city limit. Let's not go too much outside. Let's go here again on the coast. Again, we have all those neighborhoods that they feel every single one of them, they feel so new. It feels like all of them they got built in the last 15 years. Now I kind of don't like this one because look how close the houses are together here. It's not the same feeling as Japan. It's pretty much between them. It's not that close, so you can actually make like a cozy street or something like that. You have the house are way too close, I think, and the road is, especially in Japan we see that how narrow was the road, and it's gonna give you a much, I would say, a much comfortable, strange but more comfortable feeling. Here you have the widened streets, but the houses are much closer together. I mean, I can see from, if I have the room here, especially on the other side, I can see what my neighbor does on the other in his room. And like I said, cars, pretty much every single car here, it's a 4x4 or something lifted for whatever desert modified. But yeah, housing, they're modern, they're interesting and nice. I don't know how much one of those cars actually cost because they don't look cheap at all. But you can find here some sedans, finally in hatchback, something small, and Mercedes here. But they don't look bad, I would say that. But again, they look kind of pretty much all the same. They're all blended the same. Like I say, it's pretty much an European American way, which is pretty much what they are in Australia. It's a British colony with a lot of American influences, I would say. But I don't find it very appealing for some strange reason. I thought it's gonna make much more sense, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. So we are still in the boundaries of the city. I think it's end up. Let's go exactly on the end of the city when actually it's end. Let's see how it looks. That's a strange house, I think. Or I don't know, it's a house or it's a restaurant. What is that? Yeah, so that's exactly how it looks. This is the end of the city. Anything above that, beyond that, it's desert. You can see exactly where they ended. I like to have those, let's say I have a house here and I have this view. It doesn't block my other house, and pretty much I can walk to, this is a beach probably, yeah. You can actually walk to the beach here. We have some photos here, we don't have it, unfortunately, on this part. But I like that, you see. You don't build a house pretty much on the beach. In some other countries you can see houses right here, on pretty much on the beach. Now, here we have some space, I like that. You can actually walk to the beach and not go through someone's house or backyard to go to the beach. Now we have a 360 here. Let's see how they look. Oh, from above, that's nice. And look at this, like I said, Where is this? You have the house line right here. Then you have this area when pretty much you cannot build, I think. 100% you cannot build here unless it's the parking for go to the beach. And then you have to the beach. So you have some ground between them. You don't have every single house. In Europe, you're gonna find, and even in the US, you're gonna find right here a hotel or an apartment building or stuff like that. Here I like that. You don't have immediately on the beach your apartments or housing or stuff like that. It's a nice thing. Let's go with the boundaries. I want to see the city from above. I want to check those areas. Look at this, how they look. That it's strange to just have that there. Let's go on this street. Yeah, so we are pretty much in a forest here. I would be interested how far it actually is from the downtown. It doesn't look that bad, but like I said, I really like those streets there, just level to the ground. It feels so nice. Yeah, it's not much you can see here. Overall, I kind of like it. It feels like a quiet place, but there are, like I say, a lot of things that it's not exactly my thing. What I want to see here, I saw earlier a few things, but I think there was outside the city, if I'm not mistaken. I think all those, they look like terrains made for agriculture. We are outside the city, obviously, but it looks like, yeah, those terrain I made for growing crops or whatever, at least from the above. It looks like that. What we can find. Let's go again to the city map. Okay, we got a bit far of that. What is here? Right on the edge of the map. Let's go here. Oh, we have a nice river here. A nice lake, probably, not a river. That looks nice too. That's a highway. What year is 2024? So I don't think they have locks down in 2044, but you can see that many people. I cannot go there? Why? They didn't go there with the map? No, they didn't go there. Okay, it doesn't look actually bad. No, this is one like a racetrack, or what is this? Strange form there. Yeah, obviously the high life, the best life you can have probably is gonna be here on the beach. And you have some island here that you can walk to it, or it's just a road? No, it's a road. You can actually drive it, but nobody seems to go there. Probably something. What is this? A military thing or something secret that you cannot go there? Because I can see in interesting buildings. You have some, I think, some water. Yeah, I don't know why you cannot go here. Probably it's going to be something like a military base or something like that. That you just pretty much hard stop right here. Let's check this one. Maybe you have some plates on the military base. Yeah, now public access. That's why we cannot see it. But that's a nice place for a military base, I would say. Who wouldn't mind that? Look at this. They look nice on the island. And also around the island looks very nice. Let's check this beach because I kind of like it. Hopefully they have some good quality images. Not that great, but still. They are nice, I would say, especially look at this. It looks very nice from above. Yeah, I kind of like I say, I like more how isolated this city actually is, and it's a big one, like 2 million. That's a lot of people there, and they're such a isolated on that continent. And what is going on in here? We have a picture in the water. Maybe we have something underwater here. No, we just have tourists on the boat. Why everybody's dressed in red? In case somebody goes off the board and they're trying to locate them? What? That's kind of strange. Now they have, like, what? They run the car on the beach? No, it's somebody probably in the rock. Look at this. That's a nice beach right here. But I have a feeling that is pretty much a reservation or something, because I cannot see any construction whatsoever, especially in this part. In this one, you have an airport. You have, I don't think it's again a military base. On the northern island, you can see northern part of this island. You can see much more constructions, but here maybe it can be something like a very strict area. Let's go here, especially. Oh, it's from above. Cannot see the water, but still they look interesting. And everybody goes down to the beach. No one. It looks nice. I mean, that's pretty much when you say Australia, you say beaches, sunny all day, skin cancer, and right now lockdowns. You can see those climate lockdowns coming into force. In the next few years, you're gonna have another topic to discuss and to complain, which is good because people like it. Now, overall, I like it. I have to say, it's something that we didn't see the downtown, but I don't think we are that much interested in a downtown. Let's check real estate if you have some huge buildings. Yeah, that's pretty much, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we can find another building. They're just small parts here. And I have to be honest, they don't look that much interesting. Let's check a very fast one. Why doesn't allow us now, right now? Let's check this street because probably gonna get most of them. Yeah, that's pretty much, I can see that's looks like an American street. Again, clean city. I don't see garbage on the ground. A lot of construction, especially in this part of the area. Maybe just happen to see one. May 2024. I don't know which hour. Like I said, I would like to see the hour of those pictures of those street view are taken because I don't see that many people. And when in a city that have like over 2.4 or 2.3, I don't remember exactly what I said, a million people. I expected to see much more than that, but who knows? Probably everybody's on work or on the beach. But yeah, it looks pretty much like any modern city. Nothing that spectacular. Like I say, you don't go in Australia for the cities, you go for the beach. Now, like I say, overall I kind of like it. It's interesting. I like how isolated it is from the rest of the country and of the continent. Look at this, just something there. And you have, I think, like a road on the south. Let's check a bit how this road looks like. You can pretty much the only main access road to that part of the country. And again, flat to the ground, like I like it. A lot of trucks. Doesn't look that bad. If you have a flat tire here, it's pretty much screwed. That's why people, I see those 4x4 with like at least 2 wheels, spare wheels on them, and also a lot of fuel. So yeah, that's pretty much one lane road to connect a city on the other side of the continent, and I find that very interesting. Yeah, if you are from Australia and if you live exactly in this city, you can leave a comment and say how life is actually there, and a few words about the lockdown. I would be much interested in that. See what's your opinion, how do you see, especially in the past, because I don't think they have now, and in the future. Like I said, I heard about those climate change, climate lockdowns for safety of the people. They say, yeah, they get away with a lot. When you use that word safety, you can get away with a lot. And discuss in the comment section.